From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Thursday morning to you. Back into conference action tonight for both boys basketball and wrestling. Let's start with hoops. Lamira off to a hot start under Coach Dan Damask. The Lions unbeaten at 4-0. They're 1-0 in the conference. Lamira hosts Mayville tonight. The Cards are just 1-3, but have played an exceptionally challenging schedule to this point. Couple players to watch. Mayville's Joran Schlender has scored 27 and 19 points his last two times out. Meanwhile, Lamira guard Jackson Gable has 3 straight games of 21. Jake Bresky still leads the conference in both scoring and rebounding so far this year as well. North Fondy still looking for its first win of the season. The Orioles make the trip to Rosendale tonight. Meanwhile, Laconia perfect 2-0 to start the Dylan Wirtz era. North Fondy has struggled to score it so far, but both Jesus Juarez and Dimitri Reed have been disruptive on the defensive end. Both are inside the top 3 in the league in steals. Laconia's Ethan Pino averaging 16.5 points per game early on here in the season. Springs plays host to Campbellsport tonight. Ben Baker leads the conference in assists. He's racked up more than 6 per game. Noah Mowell and Emmett Hune have led a balanced scoring attack so far. Campbellsport, on the other side, has not won yet this year. It'll be a tough test on the Ledge tonight. And finally, Winnebago Lutheran hosts Omro, a high-scoring affair last year, both teams in the 90s. Probably would expect that to come down a little bit this year. However, the Foxes did score 93 their last time out, but on the other side, Winnebago Lutheran holding teams to about 57 points per game under their new head coach, Mason DeNoyer. We'll see which team's play style wins out tonight. WLA 1-0 in the Flyway. They got the win over North Fondy last week. Omro dropped the opener to Springs. All boys games tonight scheduled to tip at 7. Wrestling back in action tonight. Lamira and North Fondy Springs will both wrestle tonight at Aquad in Ripon. It's Lamira, North Fondy Springs, Ripon, and Berlin at that one. That gets rolling at 6. Winnebago Lutheran is at Mayville. Both those teams lost their conference openers. Laconia goes to Omro. Again, both lost the first time out, although Omro did hang in with Campbellsport. Speaking of the Cougars, they are at St. Lawrence Seminary. Both the Cougars and the Hilltoppers won last week. Those last 3 duels all starting at 7. Finally, Springs Hockey hosts Fox Cities tonight at the Blue Line. Puck drops at 7:30. The Ledger's riding a 5-game winning streak. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you then. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.